there's an audio issue.
So face off down near the Oswego.
Okay, we're sorry you guys were not able to get any commentary in the first period. We have an injury for Oswego here.
Well, why don't we? Yeah, we do obviously apologize for not having audio. We said a lot of great things, but
maybe.
Why don't you give a recap here to the first period?
Yeah, so the first period was relatively even. Shots on goal are 5-5. And we do have an injured Oswego player right now, but in the first period, and Cortland was able to come through with a goal at some point.
Yeah, so we were talking about how this is a match between two teams. Oswego having a rough tournament, lost 2 games, both games that they were in it, especially with Camillus, but they did not get the win. So this will mark their final game that they have in the tournament. On the other side, on the flip side, Cortland has made it through 2 games with sort of expected strength. Scoring multiple type of goals, scoring frequently, and also shutting down in defense. However, this is one of those games where when you're playing teams that are going sort of in 2 different directions for this tournament, you don't know really what to expect. And I got to sort of give a kudos out to the Oswego Buccaneers who are playing hard. We have not had a game, even though there's only been 2 games by Cortland. We haven't had a game where this has been lowly this scored and had shots even. So kudos to the Bucs for showing up today and putting in the effort and strength to play good hockey in what will probably be their final game of the season. Not sure if they have additional games coming up next weekend. Very few teams do.
Yeah, Oswego Fire trying to get it out of the zone. Picked up now behind the. That's played over to the side, and now here comes Oswego trying to make their way out. Shots on goal 5-5. I guess the reason that we did cut out was because I had to mute us there after we fixed it to briefly make sure it was working. But we should be okay now. This comes up through a battle there on the wall. Here comes Oswego into the offensive zone. It'll play over there, battle for it. It'll be cleared out and right out of the penalty box. It's a breakaway for Cortland until the back check there. That is great back check by Gravely. And he's got to be careful he doesn't get in that sportsmanlike there.
Yeah, I mean, this is starting to get a little bit physical, which is expected as this tournament goes along. And, once again, both teams playing with high emotions and the outcome of, wanting a win.
This gets passed up. Here's Pecor. Fires it over, intended for Smith. It will make its way up. And here they come into the offensive zone. Cortland's 2-on-1. Powerski with the pass over. Shooting. Save Alexander.
Yeah,
and
closing.
He will hold.
Yeah, good decision, though, by Cortland there. Sometimes you're looking at it lately, it seems like most of their shots are going high upper right, high upper left. Try to go through the 5-hole on that one, but Alexander closed that up pretty quickly. Not going to let something like that slide through. So good job by the goaltender.
Faceoff will be taken to the left of Alexander. It is won directly forward by Cortland, who nearly are able to get a shot, and Alexander will grab it and hold again. 10-14 left here in the second period. Faceoff taken and won by Oswego. They will try to force this up. On a wall now at the point, fired in, takes a deflection, and now an opportunity developing for the side. Save made, rebound, and another save by Alexander. Alexander, 2 saves in quick succession.
Yeah, great way to clear that puck from the Oswego side. This is the calling card for Cortland. They have heavy shots, but they have people crowding the net, waiting for the opportunity to poke that in.
Now an opportunity there, shot goes wide, and a whistle, and it is held. Coach Bob and Olivia can make a pit stop. Does KSN staff need anything from Duncan? Interesting.
Always love the fans who like to give shout-outs to Duncan for KSN, but I think a lemon tea with lots of honey would be a good call for you. doing 15 games in 24 hours. So
I'll take a donut.
yeah.
Here comes Binghamton or Cortland, the offensive zone there. Good move. Moving on the outside. Enough save made.
Yeah, it was a great move. Sort of a fake. Looked like he's going to the right there. Pulls it back at the last minute. Gets around the defender, but unable to get that shot off and in.
There comes Cortland, the offensive zone. They've been waking up offensively. Pass over and a feed down low. It's loose out in front. They score.
Yeah, there we go. Right.
And it's put in. I can't see what number that is. The font on the Cortland jerseys is kind of hard to read when it's that far away. But
well, we were just talking about this, right? Putting people in front of the net and waiting for the opportunity for that puck to bounce the right way.
That looks like 84, so I'm going to say that is Case Antonson. We will get confirmation here in a second. 4 from 2. So yes, goals was scored by Case Antonson and assisted by Bryce Powerierski.
Well, you know what? That's probably, if you ask Case, that was probably the easiest goal that he's ever scored. I mean, that thing just kind of dribbled right out to him. All he had to do was just sort of pat it to get into the net. So good job by Cortland.
Here come the Flames moving up into the offensive zone, cutting through, and that one will be poked away there. 2-0 Cortland. Here's shots on goal, 11-5 in favor of the Flames. They played a much stronger second period, I think, than they did in the first. Much more dominant.
Yeah, it seems like they've waken up a little bit and being able to move the puck freely across. They're getting a lot of opportunities of shots, which is not what the Buccaneers want. So we'll see how this continues to play out here.
Part of that might be due to ice, though, just because the ice conditions have improved. And now Cortland, that's a great move by Van Loon.
What a save. What a save by Alexander. Nice job.
It's a great move by Van Loon. Joseph Ticknor had an opportunity there on the back door on the rebound, was not able to capitalize. Brought to the offensive zone now. It's Gravely. His pass is going to go into a Cortland skate. And now there's a streaking Powerski wide open, and it's a breakaway for Cortland. All alone. Powerski, save made by Alexander.
Wow. Something you just don't see a lot of is Cortland getting shut out by a goalie on those breakaways. They just their powers that they have there just makes it tough. So kudos to Alexander, who's really playing outstanding right now for the Buccaneers. You know, not surprising, though. I mean, we saw that in the previous 2 games, right? And, you know, I mean, and I'll say this, like, we're just seeing some outstanding goaltending in this tournament over the last 2 days. It's a real treat. You know, the goals are one thing, and everybody loves the goals, but when you get a goaltender who just is able to sort of stand on his head, so to speak, you know, that's what makes this game so great. So kudos to the goaltenders, all goaltenders of all the teams.
Yeah, I've already had a lemon tea. I've tried that. The donut works, though. Thank you.
All right, so here we go. Back to Cortland, who has the puck. They're going to send it down the ice.
And that does a disappearing act into the Oswego bench. So almost halfway done here with this game. Coming up after this is Camillus and Binghamton. And then finally our game, which decides a lot. Skinny Atlas and Lysander after that.
Yeah, we got a good matchup. One might have thought when we woke up this morning that some of these decisions of who was going to be claiming first and second were sort of, who were expected to be first and second were already sort of set in stone. But you never know in these tournaments. That's what's so great about them. And now we got an opportunity for, in the Division B at least, for a 3-way, maybe 4 teams to decide what's going on there. And it's going to come out of that as the first and second team in that division.
Trying to dump this in on the boards in the little battle there. Here's Liam Gibson with it. Gibson cuts to the middle. He will shoot one, and that will walk around to the outside. Passed up, and Cortland trying to break out. We get a penalty. It is a roughing against Oswego. It will be against number 2, Braxton Smith. Thank you.
So one of the things we talked about at the end of the first period, shots were like, what were they tied? I think 5-5. And we were talking about how that's such a low, for the games that we usually see with Cortland, it's a low shot account. and also to have a team that are sort of equalizing in their shots. Here we are with 6:50 remaining in the second, and now it's 13-5 in favor of the Flames, right? So really, we talk about an awakening of Cortland in this second period. That shows it right there.
On that save rebound, and a good couple of saves by Alexander. Now behind the net, Oswego trying to take it up to clear it. Gravely has his pocket picked, and now here comes Powerski from the side. Oh my goodness, what an angle.
Yeah.
Powerski with a goal. It's a power play goal, 3-0 Cortland.
That was a great shot. He was essentially almost sort of on the same horizon as the goal line, and he was able to go top shelf and get it in the corner. That's a difficult goal. Kudos to the young man for showing off some skill here with his shots.
Nothing here, 6:25 to go in the second period. Cortland certainly a much better second period like we've been saying. Now we'll see if they can continue to add to this. Van Loon in pursuit. Bravely fires it up off the boards, and it will take a bounce over. And now this might give Oswego an opportunity here if they can get the race to the puck. Jackson able to get in there. It's thrown on net, and Moon easily clears that one to the corner.
Even though the clock shows that the penalty is still going on, that penalty was negated after the Cortland goal?
It was, yes. It's not on our scoreboard on the broadcast. Shot comes up, save made, and held by.
And that's an interesting note because I want to point out, we were just talking about in the last game how with these 1-minute penalties, you don't get a huge amount of time for any sort of scoring, but that might have been, if not the very few power play goals that we've been able to see during this tournament. So
Powerski on the draw, wins it back. Russell shooting, save, rebound, it's loose, and where's the puck? It's somewhere in there, somewhere in the pile, and Oswego able to come away with it. Fired up off the wall, and here comes a race for the puck and a penalty coming to Oswego. Moon will take it off. Moon will take the extremely long sprint since it's the second period to the bench on the opposite side of the rink. And
you just don't see that a lot.
They got the extra attacker on for a couple of seconds at least.
Yeah. Kudos to Moon for showing the hustle as he made his way past defenders and forwards as he made his way to the bench. Excellent job by the young man. Who says that goalies can't skate, right?
The second period sprint there to get off to the bench. So Owen Strottinger for roughing is the call.
Power play goal the last time around. Let's see if they can do it again.
And the time before that. So 2 straight power plays that ended in goals. And here comes the setup. Walking in, shot save made by Alexander. That's a heavy shot there from Powerski. Russell on the draw. As I'm taking off, comes over to the side, and it's rotated. Oh, it is in. It is in. I'm not sure who scored it. We will find out in a minute when they tell the people in the box. But it is now.
Well, you know, one of the things that really the Buccaneers got to work on is getting people out of that crease. There's just one after one of Cortland players are sitting right there. So when that puck is dancing around like that, it's sort of easy pickings for the Flames. So we really got to work on that defense being able to clear some space, especially for Alexander to see what's going on.
Goal. The goal will be credited to Bryce Powerski and unassisted. Shot comes up, oh wait, Oswego has scored right back.
There you go, right? We're talking about those response goals, right?
It is number 2, Braxton Smith, and it is 4-1.
Nice effort by the young man. Sort of 2 players, 2 Buccaneers, Smith and was it Gibson? Buccaneers going to control the puck. Greenlee has the puck. Skating it on the line and dumping it back in where it's going to be Cortland's going to take over. They pass it down the boards as it rolls into Buccaneer territory.
The assist there on the goal from number 12, Liam Gibson, off the goal from Braxton Smith. So the faceoff will come to the right of the goaltender. Faceoff taken and one back to the right side. Popped up. Here's a battle for this on the wall. And Hudon tried to fire that back in, is deemed offside. So 4:16 left in the second period, 4-1. Running time in the third period, the rule is 6 goals, so Cortland is not there right now, for those that are wondering. Brought now into the offensive zone, and it's picked up by Oswego from the outside. Doesn't get chipped up. Here comes Oswego into the offensive zone. Here's Strozinger into the offensive zone. Cutting wide. Chipped back. And a centering pass there, fanned on. A good little attempt there. Greeny tries to fire this in. That'll be picked up now by the Flames. It looks like we might have an injured Buccaneer. It looks like he's... And we got a penalty.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, on Cortland there. His shoulder hit number 23 of Oswego's right around the head area. So
it'll be number 11, Cohen Hudson, to the box for roughing. 11, Cortland. We are now with 3:42 left in the second period. Oswego to the power play, looking to maybe make this a 2-goal game. This off taken and one shot on net. Save Moon. Played back in the corner. Oswego there trying to dig at it. It's picked up by Cortland, and they will try to set a clearance. Gotta watch Parisky there on the... Oh, no, it's not Parisky. I thought that was someone else. You still gotta watch him though. Centering pass there. Oh, it was a beautiful feed, but just fanned on. Van Loon takes it forward. And now here comes Cortland to the offensive zone. And there's going to be a penalty. Shot there. Van Loon shoots it. Oh, he scored it. Wait, did he? No, he did not score it. Never mind. I lied.
yeah, no, it
So it'll be Liam Gibson to the box, number 12 of Oswego, for body checking. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, when they called the penalty, the Buccaneer defenders kind of lost a little bit of track and focus here, what was going on. Cortland sort of took advantage of that, had an open shot, and while it appeared it went in, looks like Alexander pocketed it, letting it drop right down to the ice. So
Anthony Van Loon there with the initial shot. 4-on-4 hockey for another 4 seconds. And here comes Oswego trying to get out. Now is a Cortland power play. They've been successful on their last 3. Held onside. Out to the point. Shot there on save Alexander. Shot there from Cortland. Next and Cole. Face off to the left of Alexander. Face off taken in. It's one shot. Quick one. It knocked a stick out of a defender's hand, but they will clear down the ice. No ice as they attempted to make a play on it. 20 seconds left here in the power play. Jackson cuts back, makes the pass up. And it's just fired up. That's a good little move there by Oswego. This comes up to the point. Russell trying to get on this. Russell picks it up. And Russell will try to operate this and bring it forward. Russell throws it up. That's intercepted now. Pass comes over, and it will be taken out the other direction. And it'll be blown dead now for offside. .142 here in the second period, 5-1 Cortland. Face-off taken and one. Fired in deep. Cortland trying to set up back from their own end. This is Brett Osler. Good move there. And now Cortland can get opportunity if they can get the forward pass. Barely have a stand side. Good job stopping his momentum there by number 89, Zayden Dintrono. Brought to the offensive zone. It's kicked out. And now fired right back in. And it's nearly brought out. They stopped that on the line. And now an opportunity here for Cortland. What a move in to the outside. Dintrono puts this off the foot of Alexander. Back to the point. Firing. That's a hard shot. A good block there, and he got banged up on that play. It's a good block, though. A great job using his body to get in front of the play. Now a centering pass, shot off the post. It's loose. Rebound somewhere in there, and it'll be taken out the other direction now by Oswego, but they can't get it out.
Yeah, they're having trouble now clearing. You're going to start to get some tired legs out there for this shift.
Well, they only got 25 seconds, though, so the clock is in their favor here in the second period. This is where Cortland is at their most dangerous, though. When they continue in your zone, they will score pretty simply. Greeny makes the pass down. Tucker over there. Christie battling for it, and now with 4 seconds left, they're not going to really get anything here. Down to 2 seconds, they will just hold, and that will be the end of the period. So at the end of 2 is 4-1. Cortland shots on goal 24-7. We'll be back in a moment. All right, we are back for the third period, and we are underway. This game so far has been competitive through the first period, but Cortland started to pull away there in the second.
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember, shots were tied 5-5 at the end of the first period. They're 24-7 now, so obviously the second period is when Cortland kind of showed up and started to do their game. But kudos to the Buccaneers who were hanging in here, getting some scoring opportunities. And Alexander, the goalie here, as we take a look at him, he has had a very strong performance today, right? And not just really a tournament, but today, once again, facing some difficult shots, he's been able to sort of keep the Buccaneers somewhat into this game. So see how this goes. Sorry, go ahead.
So Cortland, there's going to be a penalty for Bryce Powerski for a slash, number 2. So one of Cortland's top players now out for a penalty for a minute. So we will see if Oswego can take advantage of this. But the Cortland power play has been solid today. And now an opportunity here. Van Loon nearly able to get to the puck. Run to the offensive zone. Walking right here is Schrodinger, and he will try to take the shot. It's taken away. Fired up the boards. Bravely fires. It is nearly blocked. Deflection there in front, unable to put that one away. Now behind the net here looking. Centering pass is caught. And nothing going there. On the side, this is fired out of the zone. Kicks forward though. And centering pass, shot. And that is stopped and held.
Yeah, good pressure here to kick off the sort of the third period. Putting some pressure onto Cortland, something that we didn't see a lot of moving into that second. So good start for the Bucks.
Russell on the draw, matched up against Stoniger, and he will win it. Taken back, fired out of the zone. This comes up, battling for it, and this will be knocked out of the zone. 4-1, even strength. Grabbing this up here. Greeny fires offside. And it looks like it's going to be sent all the way down. Face-off taken and won by Russell. Cortland there off the face-off trying to get a play. Van Loon. Good pass over. Drive on that save made and held by Braden Alexander as the time continues to tick here in the third period. Face-off taken and it will drop back. Pass up to the court, or he is just barely unable to get it out, and Cortland will hold this in. Greeny behind his own net. He's going to go for a skate. He'll get past one. Going to continue to try to push up, and he'll fire this one in deep. And the ice is working in his favor as it will not become an icing. That's a good move by Van Loon. Yeah,
that ice is still a bit sticky in certain parts, so going to have to continue to work hard to be able to push that puck through if they want to get anywhere with that.
That was fired in deep. Pass comes up and it will be sent off the wall. Now an opportunity for Cortland developing if they want to take it. And that's a great job staying on side. Shot, save Alexander, he holds.
Yeah, good look by Cortland over there to be able to see players across the ice. Just a good vision, you know?
Face-off taken in one. 9:20 left here in the third period. Fletch over the stick. Here's Jackson firing. Deflection into the... Jackson trying to get this one back. Firing. And it will make its way out of the zone. Jackson picks up again. Got to wait to get outside. And she's able to do a perfect job of that. And now the puck will bounce off of a Oswego player. And as a result, it will remain an onside play. Trying to clear it up to the point. This is fired down. And now Cortland will clear it out. Here they come. They're going to Flames into the offensive zone by one. And tripped up, and that is a pretty obvious, that's pretty obviously going to be a penalty.
Yeah.
So, let's see what number it is. Number 9 of Oswego to the box for a trip, and that is... Gotta find name Jackson Warrendorf.
Well, you want to, you know, for Jackson,
Warrendorf.
You know what he's trying to do, right? He's trying to use the board to be able to squeeze that defender out farther to the right. But you know, when you throw your body on top of it and that player ends up going down, it's going to be hard not to get a penalty called in that situation. But good effort by the young man.
So Oswego's got one too many on the ice here.
Yeah.
This Cortland power play was pretty successful, although they were not able to score on their first and most recent attempt. 3 for 5 today. Shot comes up, that takes a deflection and will go wide. Picked up now behind the net. And this comes up, and this will make its way out of the zone. Cortland now having to reset. Here's Powerski. Long pass up, and that's going to make it. Pass back to Powerski. He's able to take control of it into the offensive zone. He cuts to the middle. Powerski from the outside, shooting one, intended for the right post, but unable to make the mark. Pass comes over. That's a great pass over. Opens up a ton of space. His Hudon's shot is stopped.
Yeah, good puck movement there. We kind of saw it start down behind the net, moving over to the point, and then swinging it to the other side of the ice. So something that Cortland does, they like to really move that puck around until they find a good opportunity when they're on a power play like this.
Up to the point that's fired and deflected wide. Gravely now, control it. He will make a pass up. Trying to take control of this puck. And it is brought forward by the Buccaneers now. Here's Smith, Braxton Smith, shooting, save made by Salvatore Moon. Save there by Moon, and this comes up. That gets blocked on its way in, and it will come back out. Gravely firing, now blocked. And now here goes Cortland, looking to get another one. Easy pass over made, cutting back to the middle, still with it. Shot, it is stopped and held.
.707 remaining here in this third. Shots 30. Oh, they just took one away. 29-9 now, looks like. In favor of the Flames.
Cortland here nearing 30 shots on goal. However, they haven't been able to score yet this period. Hudon winds up, and the shot there does not go. That puck bounced perfectly to him. That most recent power play does not convert, so Cortland now 3 for 6 on the power play today. There's that pass up. This is picked up by firing in. Oh, that takes a deflection and then goes wide.
Nice, powerful shot there by the Cortland.
Fired down in. Up to the point now. Shooting, almost deflected, and it goes wide. Battle for this on the wall. Able to get it around now. Shot, Powerski firing wide. Passed over, and a shot there. Same move, Alexander. Rebound is loose. They score.
Yep. Second chances once again here. Cortland cashing in, waiting for a puck to bounce, tapping it in.
And that is 84. Case Anderson on the goal.
It's really important for any team that faces Cortland to be able to clear the puck out in those situations. Too much time usually allows for the Cortland to be able to tap anything in, and that, once again, is an example of that play being successful.
Goal there scored by Case Anderson, assisted by number 19, Owen Russell. And here's Tickler trying to move in. An opportunity from the side, and almost able to bank that one away. This will go out of the zone. Pass comes up, and offside.
This is why we have a quick timeout here on the ice. I mentioned this during the first period, but I don't think anybody heard us because their audio was off. But I just wanted to point out and give a shout out to the Lysander organization for putting on a great tournament. Great job, volunteers, to make this thing happen on a great weekend of hockey here in Central New York.
Certainly been enjoyable broadcasting this, apart from me starting to lose my voice. Comes up along, and now Cortland takes a shot. There's Van Loon. Ooh, that was Anthony Van Loon on the shot, which got blocked, and now here's Gravely. Into the offensive zone. He'll cut to the outside, and he will continue to cut to the outside. He's looking for anything. Firing from Greeny. And tried to catch that, I think someone did in front of the net there from Cortland. And that'll get deflected and nearly come out right now. Here comes Cortland again into the offensive zone. And the shot there is easily handled by Alexander with 4:38 to go in the period. Faceoff taken in one. That's the point, firing the shot. They were nearly able to get something going there, but instead it would be taken out the other direction. Battle for this. Gibson brings it into the offensive zone. Gibson trying to cut over, and he will lose possession of it. And now there's a long pass over, and just unable to corral it there was Russell. Gibson picks it up. And that'll get fired in now. Put it up. Gibson, oh, that's a good move. Now looking, that's intercepted by Smith. So Smith will take a long shot from the outside. And they're looking for another, for maybe 5-2 here. It's a good couple of moves in front of that. They're trying to make him never want, unable to do anything with that. So this will get brought back. Gibson takes control. He's brought down. And we will have a penalty. So Gibson able to draw the penalty for Oswego. And it will be number 85 from Cortland. That is Max Hanrath to the box for a trip. Thank you.
Well, with 3:31 left here, you want Oswego to keep on putting on the pressure, right?
Face-off taken. This will be fired. I don't think it's a deflection. And now here comes Oswego here on the power play. What can they do? This will get fired in deep. Played down low. Get fired up. Right up to that point. This will go make its way down the ice. 3 minutes now left to go in the third period of play. This will get chipped up. Here comes Oswego making their way up the ice. Pass up to Gibson. Gibson makes a move by, but Oswego was not able to get into the offensive zone. Final 10 seconds of the penalty, and we're now down to about 2.5 minutes here in the game. Pass over, Smith into the offensive zone. He will fire it, got blocked on its way in. Now rotated around, and so yeah, it's the end of the penalty. There's a little centering pass every time. Maybe something there. Moon, it's loose in front, and a save made by Salvatore Moon. And we got a penalty, I believe, here. So that'll be Max and Kohler to the box for Rupping. Thank you. Pretty obviously was not happy with the call. Salvatore Moon there, his helmet kind of came off. So it looks like they're figuring that out. So Oswego up to another power play. It's number 9 in the box, Max and Kohler. Face-off taken and won by Oswego. Opportunity there. Shot did not go through. And this will get fired now out of the zone. 2:08 left in the third period here. Pass comes up, and it is controlled by Powerski. Powerski fires up the ice, and that is caught now by an Oswego defender. And here comes Cortland trying to bring in the offensive zone. They'll work their way through. Good move made. They continue to try to battle for this.
Yep, Bucks are still battling, even with a 140 left. Obviously, they recognize sort of the writing on the wall here, but still putting in the effort, still showing up.
That's stripped away now. And a little collision there on the wall. That was Case Antonson there that went down. Powerski backhands it up the ice. More people fall over. And this will be picked up by Gravely. Gravely making his way down the ice. That is swatted forward and nearly turned over. They got to get out of the zone, and they are able to. A minute left now here in the third period. Down to 1 minute exactly. And here comes Cortland. They make one move. Powerski just continues to rush through. Powerski's all alone, and he scores. He also went down and went in hard to the post. He looks to be okay, though. A little slow to get up. But Powerski able to finish that one off.
Yeah, good play by that young man right there. Had to get through some physicality there from some of the Buck players who were trying to just take him down in one way or another, but he was able to fight through it and go top shelf right. So good goal.
Powerski there with the goal. 51.3 left. 6-1 Cortland. They have continued to do what they were doing in the second period. In the third, it's successfully carried over. And okay, looks like a couple of last-minute changes there.
Yeah, 51 seconds left. I think the ref is like, come on, let's get going here.
Well, it's fired down the ice, and to the happiness of the officials is my guess, it will not make its way all the way down. 30 seconds now. Fired in deep. It is stopped and held. That is. So 27 seconds now. Offensive zone face-off for Cortland, already up 6-1. Audio system trying to comprehend the music. This will be played up there. A little bit of a collision. Cortland trying to hold this in the offensive zone. There's Udon into the offensive zone. Beats one, beats two. And we'll do that. 8 seconds now left in the game. Now we're down to 5. 1 second, and that will do it.
Well, you know, this game, you know, we talked about it at the beginning, right? Like, this was sort of one of these games that could be, for Cortland, considered, what do we get, right? What do we expect out of that? We know that Cortland was on its way, securing the #1 spot in the A division of this 10U Gold tournament. We did not know what to expect from Oswego on this, right? 0-2 coming into the last game, playing one of the strongest teams of the tournament. The question was, is they were going to put in heart. The question was, going to put in effort. You got to tip your hat, I guess, to the Bucks to tell, you know what I mean, when they keep the shots down to 5. They were in this game down, what was it, 1-0, I think, after the first period, maybe 2-0 out of the first period. It was a great performance on that end. So kudos to the Buccaneers. Outstanding job on them for this weekend. And great to see them again. And look forward to watching that team as it continues to expand and see if they'll continue to do work in the Snowbelt League. So good job. Cortland, I think, probably satisfied the most here. They came in with the expectation of wanting to get to the #1 spot, and after 3 games, they have kind of taken care of business, so to speak. Getting lots of goals, playing good defense, having good goaltending as well from Moon. So great game. And it looks like the next time we'll see Cortland is in tomorrow's semifinals. The opponent to be determined by our next game here on the dock.
Well, that'll do it for us here on KSM Production. We will see you in about 15 minutes for the next game.